Hi, it's Mike from Lux. Listen, we talk about modularity, and what are we talking about? We live in modularity. The school you're in, or the house, or the train, everything is modular. Most of the things in our world are rectangular modules, or cubic modules. The truck that came and delivered your box of goodies came from a boat that had a bunch of boxes on it. So boxes and rectangles and squares are very common in our experience, and they're common because they're so wonderfully modular. They can fill all space. You keep stacking and stacking, and they can fill all space. But nature has a lot more kinds of modularity than just cubes, and we're going to talk about one construction you know about already, and that is the capillarion. The capillarion is so much fun because it's really dynamic. It's a little machine. But the thing about the capillarion is, it makes it so fun, is it goes between kind of a static little rigid structure, and it has a phase where it moves into a dynamic structure, and it goes back into a little rigid structure again. So it's in a phase: dynamic, static, dynamic, static. And then you get the click sound: stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. And it's a lot of fun. But can we make a modular system out of a capillarion? Well, sure we can, because the capillarion can be frozen. And the way we freeze it is we take a couple of Lux pieces and we lock the capillarion into place. So right here, I'm going to take a Lux block, I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to lock this guy so it can't move. Hey, what are you doing to me? So I'm going to lock this capillarion and freeze it so it can't move anymore. But then you're thinking to yourself, wouldn't that make the capillarion more boring? Oh yeah, it won't move anymore. But in nature, we have things that move and things that don't move. In your body, there are tons of things that move, and there are tons of things that don't move. And together, they make a structure and a machine called life. You have pumps in your body, and you have bones in your body. You don't want your bones doing that. You want your valves in your heart doing that, but you want your bones holding structure. Okay, so here's an example of a partially frozen capillarion, which has a little hexagonal profile, and we have half of it that's moving, which is kind of a cool thing. Now I'm going to show you how these can be put into an array, a modular array, right here. These are all the same capillarions I just made, but look how they lock into each other into a beautiful pattern. These perfectly lock into each other, and these will fill all space. I connect them together with popsicle sticks just to temporarily show you how they fit together. But look at that. These perfectly pack right into each other. If you look through a microscope at plant structure or muscle tissue, you'll see very similar kind of little corpuscle shapes, okay? Packing of fibers like muscles or plant fibers, they pack in a very similar way. And that's what makes Lux so interesting, because you can model natural phenomenon with a simple block, and it's only squares, but the squares can modulate space and corrugate space, giving it structure, so you can show a correspondence between your playtime and the universe. And that connects your brain to the universe in a very interesting way. Here's another way to connect them together in an array like this, more of a lateral horizontal array. And you can see how these are the same capillarions, all little frozen capillarions, and they're not capillarions anymore. Now they're just little modular structures. So that's how we take a capillarion and we turn it into a modular system. And next time we're going to talk about what you're made out of. Ooh, interesting. Stay tuned. Mike from Lux. See you next time.